they said pass, abi. Now what we talk earlier now. People with their first appoint, they collect 2.7. People will come enter, come allege,
so person will come later, come say pass.
Come say pass. Oh, wisdom.
And because he put allege inside.
They put allege, he collect. Okay, let me check the Guardian quickly. Make it be like say they go come for us. 2023 APC PDP mind game over primaries. Go check them out. Waiting be this one. Go and find out. In fresh twist, APC adjust timetable to hold primary hours after PDPs. they check themselves after you. No, before you. I'm a gentleman. You go first. Now, in that, go check them out. Newspaper for here, we say how influential politicians get away with corruption. Now, Gafalana, they talk this one. Take them for page 3. No plan to ban Facebook over IPOB. Government clarifies. So, this is no fear. Say they know they ban Facebook. Court affirms Adeleke as Osun PDP Guba candidates. Go check them for page 5. Court strikes out new charges against Kanu. They say no, they strike them out. Check them for page 7. They say bakers decry inability to pass rising production costs to consumers. Go check them out as it be for there. Page 18. Carry them. Under EFCC detain ex-NDDC MD, aka over alleged 47 billion naira fraud. Alleged don't come out again. Chukudi, what do you think?
So, then what first time, make we first explain why they go put alleged. Alleged, now like short form for allegation. You dey talk say, based on what we don't reason or what we don't see, this person do so thing. But now when the person go before court and they come provide what you go to court, can I speak English?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Incontrovertible evidence.
Now him be that.
The court of competent jurisdiction will come judge the matter from beginning to the end. Court talk say, okay, this person do this thing. So the person go be guilty as charged.
Okay.
That time alleged go come out. Alleged now I say, okay, allegedly, then they say the person do so thing. It not mean say he no do am. It not mean say he do am. You understand?
Yeah.
I start with advice to Nigerians. Most times when we discuss problems, now because all of us understand the problem. The truth we say, person when hunger they beat. He go tell you how the hunger be. But the person if he not tell you how to prepare coconut rice, when go solve the hunger. Now chef, like our chef, when they always they come they do some kind of things. Now he go tell you say, okay, if you chop this particular one, for now, you go hold your belly. And then when they talk, say, you get waiting, you go just chop small. First, as the food they cook.
Yes, you go just take that one.
They just say, maybe just use this one.
Appetizer to just...
Panomo, maybe just use this one, take appetizer, God bless you.
To hold your mouth.
Exactly, you go use and hold your... Nobody say you go satisfy the hunger, but you go hold your mouth. Now, in this case, as it take concern the fight against corruption, one person will be like chef, when sabi how to cook the thing where make Nigerians really understand na Baba Femi Falana na senior lawyer. Now, if you check page 3 of that paper, he been they explain to Nigerians how influential politicians, that the politicians will say get 6 packs, how then they take the commot for if they don't set trap of corruption for them because then they corrupt. I go like make people go check that page 3. Make they really understand the things when he talk, because at the end of the day, now with the Nigerian people, the day when we decide say this thing don't do us. Now we go really do us, because now the right people won't go put. If people will put their do anyhow, we'll call them to order. And most importantly, they will answer their mama and papa name for court. And then we'll look the front page of that newspaper. 2 pictures from 2 different locations for the southeast of Nigeria. The one when they up, when be like express, when go down, when nobody day. And then that thing no be election day.
No be election day.
On election day, people know they work anyhow.
Not be public holiday.
In fact, that thing na Wednesday, midweek. Where we say some people they hold midweek service. Some people they go market because they look okay. It is when they no buy Monday, Tuesday, may they buy on today so that they'll feel rest Thursday, Friday.
Yes.
And then if you come down, now the Abia State capital, here, now in there down, you go notice that only one motor you see and one person they waka.
Yes.
And all these ones now from yesterday. Yesterday now Wednesday, what happened? Yesterday, MNK. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in show face for court as they concern that in bail application hearing. They say mend them because people not agree call their papa and mama name. Mend them can't declare say based on say MNK they go court make everybody sit down for house. And then that's the result. And then if man you train for that express when they up
this one.
If man you train for that pitch, I dey very sure say the next time we'll play Arsenal we go beat them because first day. And then the average Igbo man is known to be somebody when we say in the industrials.
They do business.
Everything are business. But aside from say people they sit down for house on Monday because of the fear of the unknown. Wednesday, yesterday, self join them because somebody go court. And they tell people say, see, you're not happy with how person they do you. You can't, for example, at the vest with say, I don't like how they what they do me. I can't they hit my head for war. Who is the affect? Now myself what they do now. I know they do you. Now me go deal with the headache, and if blood begin to come out, now me go begin still come they cry. So he get the way when we say if you want register your displeasure, he get the way when you go take to him, and he go dey very very intelligent, and the person go feel am say okay this person not be say you they suffer yourself. Can't they think say you they do anybody? At the end of the day, the person where you they think say you they do, he go they look you they laugh because now yourself now you they really do. True. I rest my case.
Okay, Prepare, you see anything for here?
Under that business segment, bakers decry inability to pass rising production costs to consumers. They don't pass the one where they feel pass. But how many they won't pass? Because if one loaf of bread is for 1,500 naira, then will you go buy? How many families go fit afford that? We don't day here, don't see waiting they go on with that industry since. First of all, we don't talk this thing before. I beg, Oga, central bank governor, and all of that. We know, say, we get to make sure, say, we checkmate the naira, make it day, strong and apart with other currencies. But before you go begin do forex restriction on certain things, so say essential commodities or essential ingredients we will need for particular areas, you go check what's in be the consumption, the high rate of consumption of that particular commodity. Yes. How it be say go affects the larger amount of the populace. I beg. Remember, say sometime last year, the CBN can declare say they don't put forex ban on wheat importation for inside the country. How many wheat will they import? Will they produce for inside the country? If we import wheat, waiting be the quality of wheat? If we produce wheat, waiting be the quality of wheat will they produce? And how it they take help us in our production with wheat-based food and all of that. Now, with this, and you remember, say, dollar this period, now how
that's 600 now, don't they know?
Exactly. Now, that is to say that ban means, say, people will be say they import flour or wheat or anything, and then go they get them at the local price, the black market rate. Who go import dollar to use, get dollar for $600 to use import wheat, then can't sell bread the same amount to they sell? You don't understand. So, at the end of the day, I just feel, say, policies, now part of waiting they even cause the hardship where people they face for inside this country. If you know how much flour be, within just last year alone, flour moved only from certain amount to certain amount. Within just 2021 alone, it skyrocketed almost double or triple price within just last year alone. And now it don't get worse again. So how much these bakers they won't make inside? If you buy cake of 3,000 naira before, that cake almost 7,000 naira now. Not be all of us to say a loaf of bread before now 300, 350. Yeah. It won't be 300, 350 now. How much? 700 naira. And can I blow your mind? The quality of those bread even they in question because a lot of people now don't be forced to they add some ingredients when they too friendly, like potassium bromate and all of that to make the bread rise more. Make the for cover up, make money. Even at that, no fee make the money rich, no fee cover up rich. And I'm not just like the fact say, be like say government they look this side, come on eye because after all then they need to pay for the bread. Freely was it given to them, and freely are they eating. So what's it make I raise this matter because I'm waiting they affect at least aggregate bread now, not be aggregate bread again. I know now. The thing don't be expensive now. So make government
please call aggregate bread with respect. It's quality with respect. All right, make we check the punch quickly as we see for here. Jet A1 for others push flight above 100K domestic airlines. Okay, they say they may push flights to 100K. Please fly wisely. Anambra police warn against violence as court denies Kanu bail. Go check them out for page 7. 25 presidential aspirants submitted forms, says APC. 25 of them, 9 they filed, and they fill the form and they submit them. That now, if you calculate the money, okay. 80 billion naira fraud. EFCC uncovers 17 properties linked to accountant general. He's a big boy. What do you mean? All right, ASOP on strike for 147 days under Buhari. Now one day there, imported vehicles, customs to redeploy controversial e-valuation policy Friday. Go check them for page 22. Major yarning where they hear APC governors, governorship primaries, tough battles in Oyo, Sokoto, Rivers, as 44,000 and 45 delegates elect candidates. Go check them out for there, page 2. Nine carry on. Okay, Amechi Abe supremacy battle results in gunshots, chaos, fractions, trade wars. All right, matter they there CB. All right, Hausa community seeks reversal of Okada ban. They promise Okada Sanwo-Olu massive votes. It's okay. EFCC arrest ex-NDDC boss. Okay, we don't see that one. 47 billion naira fraud, allegedly. So we'll go check on whether the updates go there for there. 5-year-old people drowned during swimming lesson in Lagos. Wow, wow, wow. Page 4 and 5, carry on. Oshu court affirms Adeleke candidacy, Babayemi to review judgment. Nigerians pay more for kerosene than petrol. I want report put on there. And hemp seller slits girlfriend's throat over slippers, dumps corpse. Wonderful. Page 4 and 5 carry that one. 727 Nigerian doctors migrate to UK in 5 months. Okay, Chukudi.
And then when we start with those doctors when they migrate.
Yes.
So migrate means say you they move from
one place.
A primary place of residence to another.
Yes.
AKA in our own language,
Jakpa. That's it.
And Jakpa means say Jakpa is the short form, just like allege, is the short form of Jakpa Takpata. So Jakpa Takpata means say you don't run, you know they look back, your heel, they touch your head.
Okay.
Jakpa Takpata,
so that's,
aka Jakpa.
That's the alleged, that be Jakpa.
No, okay. Because you go just notice that the person number no they go again. Then one the person go just chat you up for WhatsApp, you go see plus.
Foreign number.
No, now plus, you go see for the front. You go and say, excuse me, sorry, I don't have this number. Before the person reply you, because of the difference in the timing.
Yes.
Because the time when that person message you, you been they sleep.
Yes.
You wake up, come see and say, I don't know. When you respond to the person not they sleep too, or he don't they walk because that place you not feel lazy.
Yes, no, you don't feel lazy.
Finally, when you come connect with the person, then you come think about your life. Say, so Bashiru don't go Ukraine. When I go join army to fight Russia, he don't go.
Yeah.
And then what? Why this thing? They're very, very heartbreaking. I say now medical doctors.
Yes.
Now doctors. And then what doctor they important too. No be waiting. A doctor no be waiting you they use sense do. You won't guess. No, you be professional.
Yes.
Seasoned and core. But for these people, 727 of them to look say, man, this country where you supposed to get more patients, where doctors supposed they see work. The person reason I'm saying, in don't tire, in can't come out. If you even go check our records there, the number of people when they registered first as doctors for this country, shame go they catch you. Looking at the number our population,
yes,
because many of them, some they sell ring light, some they do TikTok video. And then wherever they find anywhere when you go take enter market,
yes,
and that's a serious problem.
Yes, sir.
But then again, you go blame them. If we link them to waiting the newspaper talk, say, under the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, ASUP, when the academic staff union of polytechnics,
yes, sir,
say they don't be on strike for 147 days.
Yeah.
This is most like, if you sum up, now like 5 months. If we even come off February, will be 28 days. Nearly 5 months. Now in polytechnics, where we say everything will concern technical work, they don't be on strike. Sheba could talk about ASU. And they almost talk about ASU. We do 9 months for 2020. When they do the 4th month now. So it's very, very important. Look, we ask ourselves, say, what will be the foundation of our problem? The foundation, I say, people when suppose they invest in education, they don't reason them say education no they important. And the people when they helpless, people when we say they add value to them via education, they go add value to society. They don't they seek help anyway when they take want. Now they will look something when they're very important.
Yes, sir.
The APC governorship primaries. Although I know they like chook mouth
for the family issue.
This and because na family problem.
Family problem, yes.
The primary they give opportunity to the delegates of the party, depending on what they choose as their system to or the mechanism when they will use adopt candidates. If they give delegates opportunity to choose person who will represent the party. I want to appeal to the delegates of APC and indeed all political parties. So people don't they go around, they don't they visit. Some people I say when they visit, they leave envelope behind. Some people go even tell you, say, okay, if I do for you, you do for me. But as a delegate, keep on for the back of your mind, say, any mistake we'll make, now all of us go suffer. Fine, you don't collect envelope, but that envelope in 1 day the money will finish. But the suffering na 4 years. The suffering no get expiry date. It must service cost na 4 years. If the way when we say God won't come punish us, the person go enter again. Now we say na 8 years suffering. Now we look. Now check your age now and check your age the way when you go take B. Check the power where you get now and check the power where you go be in the nearest future. If you not do well today, so it will be threat now to go beg. Maybe in 4 years time, then will they carry you to go beg that beg. So it's very, very important make them make the right choice when they reach for all the political parties and they go choose the candidate who will go represent them for elections.
All right, Prepper, you see anything for here?
Too many things. Concerning waiting just talk concerning waiting they talk about delegates. Very shameful. Say 2 brothers from one state go they cause chaos and you reach Katakata to use carry gun because of something we get to do with politics. Would be, you know, based on interest. It is very, very shameful. I hope, say, those two people go put themselves in order and make sure, say, you know, them forge ahead and move forward. And then what, the one way on top, now that plenty, the one way on top there, where they say 17 properties. Oh, yeah, Apapa could go up. 80 billion naira fraud. EFCC uncovers 17 properties linked to Accountant General of the Federation. I go just touch and come out, put another matter for that side. Okay. So, and you know where the properties in the choice areas like Kanu, Abuja, Lagos, maybe Banana Island or Ikoyi in Lagos, because it cannot be anywhere less.
It cannot be
Dubai.
It cannot be Ikorodu.
It cannot be Ikorodu now. It cannot be Ikorodu. Dubai, London. Now the places where they see this, and because they notice say these properties that they use other people name, the proxies them buyers. So they don't talk say they go invite these proxies them. There were 80 billion naira. Oh, okay, Moku move to other matter than where they go down small, matter plenty. Ban on Okada. Yesterday night, the executive governor of Lagos State, Okada Sanwo-Olu, come out, come talk, say, because of, you know, we know what's happened, we lead to the death of one sound engineer last week. So they don't come and say, in fact, this Okada riders, we no go feed they leave them, make it be said that they cause wahala, and especially as they sabi obey traffic. So because of that one, we could just tell them, say, the activities don't they banned for major areas. Different local governments like Surulere, they mentioned Eti-Osa, which include the Lekki and Lagos Island. They also mentioned, I think, Apapa, you know, Ikeja, of course, Ikeja is a capital now. So if you don't mention Ikeja, you never start, you know, and other areas them. Very interesting development, but he also notes, say, not be the first time we don't ban Okada for inside this Lagos. In fact, since 2016, when I come Lagos State, it be like, so Okada ban don't happen like 3-4 times between 2016 and now. Chukudi, I don't know whether my memory serves me right.
You correct now. Before even 2016, sir.
Then they ban and unban. Once they ban, for the first 2-3 weeks, if you just notice some kind of sanity, after then, business as usual. You go the one that say, what's happen? But you don't want kids in what we're going to say, Hausa community. The Sarakin Hausa for inside Obalende and Aja and other, you know, Hausa community leaders, and don't come and tell Okada Sanwo-Olu, this one way you won't do like this. It be like say go think more. Because of say, remember say the Okada riders way from Hausa alone. Not be the way from other. They get power of about to give you about 2.7 million votes. So if you think about your political ambition, maybe you have to reconsider this situation. Then you see, Okada tell you, so what make it be say they go ban this ban before? This thing go use a hand on ban itself. They'll come back. This whole thing, they're politically motivated in any way. We're not going to work towards creating sanity in our country because of interests where they involved. Well, your guess is as good as mine. I beg, finally make a touchlight matter where concern this young boy we killing girlfriend. Very, very sad situation. Say the boy in an Indian hemp seller and sending girlfriend make you go buy alcohol for him. The girlfriend wearing slippers go buy the alcohol. And he come back and say, why did you wear my slippers to go and buy alcohol? The girl say, sorry. And so he begin beat him. By the time he knows, she say, okay, he say, pack your load, come out. No, stay with me again. The girl say, oh yeah, wear my slippers so I go wear pack my load. He said, don't throw in slippers for bush. The girl begin beg him. Say, no, pursue me. That boyfriend, I love you. I don't want to leave you. And all that. By the time he know, he lead to fight, beat him till carry broken towel, tear girl throat, kill human being, full human being, where God create. And this I just call on parents. Today, I feel say parents need to watch the attitude of their children. Both the parents of the male child, to say people they born picking where they go fit, really guide and train well. This kind of thing, they don't notice say this boy, he gets some kind of anger issues or he gets problem where he be say, go feel it to this. And maybe this will not be the first person where you don't even kill mistakenly. Maybe now this one I meeting bringing water load. And then for the girl, I mean, your picking go leave your house, they live with somebody else. You don't know where they stay. He go there with man. Come on. Our parents who fit do better. And we fit advise our girl and our boys' children and train them better too and advise them better. All
right, make I just run through this paper quickly because of time. The Nation, Malami Ngige, Sylvia Talent, soon to know Faith. Go check them out for page 4. More endorsements for Tinubu in Kwara and Benue states. Yes, brand ambassador things. Again, Lagos restrict Okada operations in 6 councils. Go check them out. We don't talk them already. He did our top story today as well. Ongoing legal battle likely to delay Alafin's selection. We come down. Okay, kidnapped suspects of Greenfield University students and other rape suspects during their parade by police in Abuja. See gone. Okay, lockdown in Southeast states over Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, where Chukudi don't touch down already. Why APC changed dates for governorship, other primaries. Go check them out. You'll find out why that happened. Ex-NDDC MD Fate, 47 billion naira probe allegedly, that kind of thing. Court orders Adeleke as PDP candidate, and 5 die in Abuja market fire. Okay, Chukudi, sharp. Just
and then one, I just
carry
that
on.
picture. Anybody will look that picture. When
just
in
go
mind no
quickly.
court, the person a very, very wicked person.
Yes, sir.
And this
guns.
one, in the past, if they show, gun runners, now light arms, now you go to see small ones. Some go be like say na locally made. But then what? Now assault rifles, now you dey see so.
Yes, sir.
It show the sophistication of criminal gangs inside of Nigeria and the way we say them they operate. But then we talk say these people now kidnap suspects of Greenfield University students. Those Greenfield University students are people who say last year, that badness happened.
When they being kidnapped,
They still they discuss the matter till today. Maybe because the people who orchestrate that particular thing, some of them still dey on the run or they never catch them. Me, I believe say our security operatives them that they do. Because I get friends when the military and paramilitary.
Yes.
They do everything when they fit do, but then go need a whole lot more support on the part of government, and most importantly, they go need resources to use do their work well, because they work. You get the way when we say our security agencies go work, you self go surprise. But if they get all the things where they need to do their work, you go to see results.
Yes, sir.
And Chukwu, the chapel, I go
Oh, yeah,
like put
quickly.
mouth for waiting concern one. That story where they done. It pay me say that story safe now. Bottom, now they go put
This
down.
one.
5 die in Abuja market fire. And there was something happened yesterday for inside Abuja. People, shops, they burnt properties worth millions of naira destroyed for inside fire. Waiting cause some just small misunderstanding. Say Okada rider carry woman, and they don't complain. Say most Okada riders from a particular tribe, when they carry people when they know say from another tribe, they drive anyhow. Sometimes they go just drop them where they're not supposed to drop them. According to one witness, one of the witnesses. So this particular one carry the woman, drive anyhow. The woman fall off the Okada. An oncoming trailer jam this woman, she die. So the thing can cause wahala. The people for the market can say, oh, these Okada riders them protest, go give them. As then protest, whether they burn the Okada or something, next thing the Okada riders them come with reprisal attack. As I talk to you, shops, they burn for inside day market for Abuja. Very sad, another sad situation. So I just ask myself, must every misunderstanding end in this kind of big destruction? Must every misunderstanding where be say get to do with human beings, make a put on like that without adding religious or ethnic coloration to them? Must it end in destruction of lives and properties to the extent where we say 5 human beings don't die, so many others they injured? It is very, very sad. And I believe say our government go fit do better, because at some point, it be like say, go look, when things get to do with certain group of people, we go just look, handle and we kid gloves, come on eye. They good. Because this kind of things go they breed some kind enmity.
Where
we say,
yes.
Exactly. So now
like
I just want to put my mouth inside.
All right, now the much of it take on top of papers. We'll open phone lines for one now. Make on call us. Tell us which of this matter do you for body. If you get first-hand information about some of the story, yes, let us know. Will they come back now?
Yes, we don't land inside our top story segment. Now here we go begin touchlight some kind matter then we gather with. Then can't take your calls. Make we hear how all the matter the way you just see for newspaper now, how they take do you for body. Phone lines don't open very soon. They go begin show for inside on top of your screen. Oh yeah, get ready. Make it begin call us. WhatsApp number FD. Begin send up WhatsApp messages. Make we know as the matter them do you for body. You don't hear the story the way come out small for newspaper now. Aha. So I don't say your body go down they do you say, hey, I won't put them out for one talk. All right, time don't reach. And now you go put them out for talk for inside. But remember, say when you call us, now only 60 seconds now you get to use talk your mind. And I beg, quench the volume for your TV and not use any word where you use insult person, especially when you dey talk or when you dey send message, because I'm not going to read the message for you. Okay, we could go touchlight the matter then we gather wait for the top story segment. As to touchlight them, my honorable way day here, unto say will they run together, we'll go put the flesh right inside. ASU demands Nance, Atiku, and Tinubu orders to raise money. Okay, we'll go touchlight the flesh right inside. Sanwo-Olu bans Okada in Apapa, Ikeja, Lagos Island, and other places. Then we will also touchlight and you be like, say we don't already put small flesh inside that one for newspaper. Abakaliki shuts down as residents observe sit at home. Chukwudi put one for that one too. Not be only Abakaliki's most eastern states. And of course, FG withdraws newly amended charges against Nnamdi Kanu. Part of waiting for don't cost the shutdown of some eastern states. Them. All right, honorable.
All right. Okay. Sitting on all existing protocol, make we move as it be. The numbers don't they open, no make they call us. WhatsApp number they send us your message now. Why would they run through these things? As we don't demand Nance, Atiku, and Tinubu and others to raise money, may they sort out this ASU matter. Say people, listen, you have money now. You guys should shake body, do something. The Nigerian students under the ages of National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, they don't appeal to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and other presidential aspirants. May they raise money in order to meet up the demands of the striking university lecturers. That one said, the student body, they took this one for one appeal statement signed by the chairman of NANS, Ogun State, Joint Campus Committee, JCC. Comrade Kehinde Damilola Simon. Now them put this one together. So, I beg, these men them, we get 100 million to collect form. Make una put money together.
Beg just help us beg ASU. May they start by giving them something to empower them.
Light so that they can be empowered.
I like the idea.
Now something light. Just
I like the idea. See, I say Nancy even think about this.
Yes, so. Anyways,
okay. In what capacity now these people go use give them this money?
Based on say they like them.
They like them.
Because it has nothing
they want
to
make
do
their children go back to school.
Yeah.
And to show say when either of them win presidency, ASU will never go to strike.
On education.
Okay,
yes.
okay. I like that. All right, so other matter wey dey ground. Oga Sanwo-Olu don ban Okada for inside different areas for Lagos State. So the Lagos State governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, don't ban the operation of commercial motorcyclists, popularly called Okada, for 6 local government areas for inside the state. In fact, he's saying an indefinite and total ban. That's what he call them. That's what he used to come. He can't ask the Lagos State Police Command and other security agencies to make sure that they start to enforce this ban from 1st of June. Make it not pass that date. The local government areas then are Ikeja, Surulere, Eti-Osa, Lagos Mainland, Lagos Island, and Apapa local government areas.
I feel say this thing, they're supposed to get another better way to go around this thing. If you regulate this thing.
How?
If you regulate them, the same way where they stop those other bike companies where they do
bike hailing
companies,
services.
They stop them because they see say something they happen. If you find way regulate this one, no, they no leave on to.
But the influx now, something will be difficult to manage.
There's nothing difficult in this Lagos. Okay. It's Lagos.
All
right. This other matter where they say Abakaliki shut down as residents observe sit at home. We see pictures on top of our newspaper headline matter where we see streets with the empty. Abakaliki, capital of Ebonyi State, they say was grounded following the sit at home declared by the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB them. All the banks in the city were locked when the nation monitored the exercise. As it be so, also students and teachers stayed at home, with some of them were seen playing ball on the street. They're playing around. Some of the children, them, they play. Shops at the Margaret Umahi International Market, Abakaliki, and other shops did not open. People no go market. The judicial headquarters near the old government house was also under lock, even as other government offices remained shut. I don't know. I don't know. Say government offices say go lock. I think say nah, just okay. Well, now what's happen for Abakaliki be that. Let's up.
Okay, so phone lines are open. Make una begin call us. Make una this matter then take do una for body. WhatsApp numbers then save. Don't they begin send us WhatsApp messages. And the last story we did our hand. We hear say Federal High Court ready for inside Abuja. Don't strike out 6 new charges we be said and put on top the IPOB head will be Nnamdi Kanu, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Sake of say in lawyer will be Michael Zekome don't come talk say every time when I got this is not the 6th or the 7th time when I don't amend the charges when I put for your head. Be like so I deliberately delay all these ones so that time go they go. No, I don't want again. So as he talked that one, 9 court can strike out the new 6 charges with them put on top in your head.
All right.
All right, please they call us from Abuja.
Peace, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome,
Good morning,
welcome, peace.
I start for this day matter we happened yesterday.
Oh yeah, now.
Okay, the market matter.
Yes.
Market matter, Abi?
Yes, yesterday what happened. I always tell our people, not to say don't they go like that. No, but if they leave these people like they feel say now they get the country, now only they get power back. Even if not Okada, you think the answer for the drag change. The other one where they grant, they cannot want even know what will be happen. Choke back, you don't choke that. Like that one yesterday now. Okay, machine trailer hit person. The trailer affects people. Okay, it could decide. Now, roadside people, okay, what we call cost market. So, if you see market, if you see people to say they're born, okay, person they even rough. Not just born, as they born, the one they carry, carry. And if you see these people, that they work out for streets. Nobody they fit out to them. And police, if only the police go to them, they know they fit do anything. They feel like they decide one side, say if we do like this, if we lose our job or another thing, see happen. But make outside the story. What if they teach their children? Many are not understand because they not teach the peaceful something. Now they teach to kill, like they don't teach Lord. Not people talk, forget the thing. Before you know, not people like what they work, whenever they try to don't come out and they choose. Because the absolutely happen.
Very sad.
For this, these people who they made the free money, let me see that sum of 100 million. True to the settle person. The people release those people where they kidnap for trade. That will not be lie. I tell me the join and do this thing so that they will be able to vote and say, I do this one thing.
All right. Thank you, Peace. Thank you very much
Thank you
for
so much,
your
Peace.
contribution. They talk again. If they want to, they are not obligated to do, but it's good one. A good one. Now the observation I be that the number still be open and WhatsApp message. Please send us WhatsApp message as well. Yes, I mean to talk about this Okada issue and how I believe say Lagos State government go fit handle them because if you shut down this operation totally. For these areas where they don't talk, so they want to shut them down. What thing will happen to the people where they do this operation?
They get keke, they get korupe.
How many of them get?
What will go take Sunday?
Monday. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Yeah,
sir.
good
Go
morning,
ahead.
my
Go
people.
ahead. Okay,
Good morning.
Yeah, let me just go straight to the point here. Okada that they banned. Number one, they will soon come back.
Okay.
Because most of these boys can now do without cutting ticket for Okada. Who is printing the ticket? You know, state and local government,
Exactly.
local government, Lagos state government that are giving them the ticket they are selling. How do you think that they will ban it completely? Two, police must eat. They must find a way of harassing the Okada people. The chairman of the park will pay them, give them their monthly due. Then they will allow Okada to be going. Three, they want to target the political issue. What I'm hearing from the outside guy that took me yesterday that they want to send them to their place. There's no problem. They will go to their place. I said, oh boy, never taken like that. They also consider that sometimes you be going somewhere, you miss your road, maybe you are driving. It's the Okada guys that will call, say, please, where is this road?
Yeah.
Either you pay them 200 naira or 500 naira, depending on the journey, they will take you to that particular place. So if someone who wants to ban the Okada, it should ban it completely. Even those boys that have been cutting tickets, have been collecting money for the Okada, they should also stop it. Because those guys always send return to them. They send return to them. If you go to Okada Park now, you see the poster they will do. Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu, and there will be one more poster there that they support them. So they have backing. It's just people banding. They will not put it in active. Don't watch and see. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Monday.
Thank you so much,
very
Monday. All right, what's up, Mr. John Lakabreka for here?
yeah, no, they read
Good
them.
morning, no.
Okay, we'll take Precious
if you like,
first.
so we'll
before-
get another call.
Hello, Precious. Mommy, Precious.
Mommy Precious, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my dear sisters.
Good morning, madam. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
See, you see these Okada riders, these Alpha Okada riders. most of them, they not learn how to drive this Okada. Some, which don't cost. Some they sell suya before, some they do shoemaker, some they carry those beef for people. But as those others, they not go into Okada. You go even if you do about the next press, they don't ban for that side. They'll come to Lagos, come they drive. And the ones they say, when they drive rough, you tell them, say, no, the speed is too much. Then go get annoyed. You see, go get them. Now that time they'll come to drive that rough when you know want. You get what went on carry me one day. After this thing they drive is too rough. He said, if my enemy die now, I die too early. You know that kind
Wow.
So most of them, they're not learn them. If they want ban them, it's better. Make them ban them. Make Sanwo-Olu not look the vote when they won't give up. That's what they say. Touch before he prosper for life. And he has to something. As the students don't beg for the ones that they not say yes, then get the strength to bail them out, make them try. Now we have the parents, we they beg them, make them help.
Thank you, Mommy Precious.
Thank you so much, Mommy Precious.
Thank
all
you
right,
very much.
so this say banning of Okada in Lagos State is a good idea because all these Okada riders are causing more harm than good, especially those from the north. They will come to Lagos today and enter road tomorrow. Begin ride Okada. I beg, make they go sit down with their votes and, you
Miriam, good morning.
Thank
Good
you,
morning,
Vivian.
people of God.
Good morning,
Good morning, Sister
Miriam.
Miriam.
Welcome.
I am going to make a passionate appeal in Hausa this morning.
Oh, yeah, now. You go interpret them too.
Dan girman Allah iyaye, a yi magana da ku yi magana da 'ya'yanku. Fada ba shi ne ba, kashe-kashe ba shi ne ba, don Allah mu nemi zaman lafiya a duk inda muke. I want to make a passionate appeal to parents. Please warn your children. Fighting is not the best. Please, wherever they are, let them seek peace. Please.
True.
This thing that happened in JJ yesterday, I have a family member who is affected.
Wow.
The person sells MBF board. One MBF board is 16,000 naira. Those marine boards, aqua boards, they are very expensive. And they bought a whole warehouse, turning into millions. You are turning a billionaire into a pauper. What is this? It is getting out of hand. The tone of violence is too much. Banning Okada in Lagos. The ban on Okada has never been lifted in Lagos State. I can't remember but they're lifting ban on Okada. But they keep coming back and keep coming back. And when you climb Okada in Lagos, you will see that when you stop in a place, somebody will just block them because they want to collect money from them.
Collect money, yes.
So please, parents, talk to your children. I beg.
Thank you.
Go and get your PVC. It's expiring on the 30th of June. Go to their website and get your PVC. Thank you very much. That's all I will say this morning.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you so much. All right, Vivian from Ogba, we don't see your message as we read them. So, and this one say anybody who votes for an APC candidate, their families no fit, no peace. Why now?
Let's not be
No. And he said, and the Deborah killing issue, I tell you the terrorism is going to be a low key because the family will avenge. On the Abuja issue, our police no go stay where they're supposed to stay. Now, where it be say they go hunt human beings, now they go. Abi Yahoo boys. Even the EFCC for the past 8 years under the Buhari administration, where all these people then been there, Abi money been there where they never collect. Well, Daniel, you sent in that message. I don't beg on American and they send message we carry bad word. You know, good at all. Federal government should stop us here in the Southeast by granting bail to MNK. Sit at home is really hitting us hard. Ogo Amos from Ebonyi State, nice sending that message. And this one talks, say, the ban on Okada sweet my belly well. I pray it will work out this time because the enemies of this country, no go fit, they're too much. Will be the enemies of your country. All right, and then Mr. Ben Contox say, good morning, day one, cool. So now Okada people, they control Lagos votes, which kind treatment be that? I mean, which kind threat? Now you mean be that? I beg, make them pack well at Joe, Mr. Ben. Now be your name.
Now 2.7 million votes. Now they say
2.7 million.
2.7 million.
2.7 million votes. And they say, must every misunderstanding end to killing? On a good morning, oh, gentlemen and the only lady, I am tired of hearing sad news every day. Please, when will you people go on strike? Let the depression reduce more because you people come back because of everyday sad news.
Not be we
Daniel
they bring,
Macaulay from
not be we
Lere.
they cause the bad
Daniel,
news.
the bad news said they affect our own mental
we
health.
just
You know,
dey-
they sweet us, so
we
they can't
just
give you
dey
bad
talk am.
news every day.
No
Now,
vex.
waiting they happen for the country. If you not tell you now, you just dey waka blindly. You go
You
like
say you
am.
no know.
You know, go like am now.
Yes.
All right, this is a good morning, great Wazobia team. This is Carlos Okeke from Ozobola. He can say, from what has happened since the killing of the College of Education girl in Sokoto, a major religious crisis has been looming in Nigeria. Tensions are very high and dangerously reaching a tapping point. What happened in Kano earlier in the week and what happened in Abuja yesterday is a forerunner of what is to come in a large scale, if not controlled. The security agencies and the political leaders should be working overtime to make sure that they avert the looming danger. Because the people of southern Nigeria, especially Christians and particularly Igbos, and their businesses are simply being targeted at any provocation. All right, make we go take this call. We'll come back to more messages.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Welcome.
morning.
Welcome. Hey.
Sorry.
The line come
If
cut.
you call us back, I
Please
beg.
try call us
No
back.
vex.
Try call us back.
All right, back to messages. Callisto Spark, I say, good morning, my beautiful, precious and brother. That was, see the thing where they pay me. Now, these Okada drivers, they drive for Lagos State and Abuja. It don't make so many people lose their life where they're not supposed to lose because of the bad way they drive for road. I like where them ban from 6 local government areas. Please, can the government regulate these Okada drivers and so that all these Okada accidents go free stop? You say your name, Nakalisu Spaka. Thank you so much. And
Can we just
Okay,
stop,
make we
stop
sharply
them
take
from
Prince
highway?
call.
Stop them from highway.
they don't stop from highway before they but you know they walk.
Waiting happen.
Waiting they happen to the enforcement.
Okay.
Make we take Prince call.
Hello, Prince.
Prince, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Prince.
sir.
Good morning.
We greet
First
you.
caller, first caller.
Hey, all the way
How
from
are
Warri.
you this morning now?
How Warri be?
Already, come. I just tomorrow in the fall for this side.
Small rain, Abi.
Okay.
Correct.
I say the 4 years,
correct,
small,
correct,
small too.
Correct. Oh, yeah, now.
You don't enjoy on a program on a too much.
My brother, we thank you.
Yeah.
We thank
Because I
you.
say the
We
the
thank
things
you.
tire or everyday problem, kata here and there. So, our big Okada ready for office. Make them try to resolve this issue of after this strike. You don't to see.
Yes, sir.
Then I beg. Then this is Sanwo-Olu for Lagos. This Okada where they banned. Now some people they do all this, but not be all. Some Okada men they do until they survive, until they manage.
True.
I don't know if they won't ban. Is there be any provision where they go make for those people, or
Exactly.
they should beef up the security because some people go just stop. Not be everybody get this bad mind say they will to destroy, also kill, also drive. Or some graduates they do this Okada work.
True. True.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
I beg me to look at that. Then my father don't pension till for good how many years now my father pension. I beg.
You never see
They tell our
this.
governor they never see pay the man. I mean,
Na state pension. Na state pension, I be federal pension.
Na state.
Na
Primary
state.
schooling for teachers come retire as assistant headmaster. You
Wow.
don't see 2013 that side the man done the week. If I see him at the very
Na pension have been a gratuity they owe am. They never even start to pay pension at all.
no, they never pay pension since 2013. They never pay pension. They never pay him since 2013.
They never write on our governor.
Our governor is supposed to do those ones. We never hear anything from them.
All right. I
All
sure
right.
say they go to hear and now.
All
The
right.
governor of Delta
Delta
State.
State.
I
All
sure
right.
say they hear and people say
Thank you,
how
Prince.
far pay pension as their money.
SMB, good morning. Hello, SMB.
Yes, beautiful morning to you. Because
Beautiful
of
morning to you,
temperatures,
sir.
Good morning.
Your Excellency, morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
The issue of this Okada, but this issue has been there but the issue now is for us, for me, somebody like me, just to advise them. An avenue of inviting these strategic and development planners to sit down with them to see how they can regulate all these issues. Because these Okada, some of them were both policy.
Network.
SMB, your network, the worry. I don't know whether you go call us back
Network,
because
network,
no
network
feed they
dey
hear you. The network they break.
Yes. Make it
No
try
vex, I
call
beg.
us
If
back.
you call us back. All right,
Yeah,
this is
no,
good
we-
morning, sir.
like, so we
Say
get
your
some
name
more
na
time.
Ben. He say on the ban of Okada riders, say they go fit hold them. He think so. Say for country where be say even Okada man go they tell driver of car to come off for road. How they go fit use ban Okada? Message is too plenty for here. Make Igbos no enter Aboki Okadas. Also make Igbos for Abuja. I no follow for this one. Chinwe from Anambra State. Violence no be the key to any wahala. Okay, so this is a good morning, Precious and Edewo. Miss Edewo, how many times they go ban Okada for inside Lagos State? Say, na stubborn, I need stubborn. So you say, you know, go stop. Over the states like Port Harcourt, Warri, Delta, and other states, Okada for township except villages. Okada no the township except villages. I can attest to that. For River States, so no Okada.
Waiting they do.
Township except villages. Why? Waiting they do what they solve them. But then, in this, just as they talk, say, it go day hard for people to move. People, they move around River State. People, they move around Port Harcourt without Okada. And yet, they survive. You know, without it moving around the major states.
Let we look at the mayhem and the solution. Waiting we go lose if they just stop them for a bit. Then find solution to the problem.
So you can't say, as for the ASU issues, they need to collect money from these aspiring politicians seeking for presidency position. After all, then get the money. Samuel Watson from Mangoro.
Their money.
Samuel Watson. Thank you so much. All right, maybe we go take okay call. Okay, they're calling from Lagos State.
Our last caller be this guy. Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Aha,
good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please, this is my first time of calling.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for calling.
Yeah,
Congrats to you.
All right. Thank you very much. You two are doing a very wonderful job.
Thank you, sir.
God will bless you people.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Okay. My appeal to all Nigerians is about our attitude with fellow human beings.
Yes.
Because, see, let me tell you, if our attitude, we don't have the right attitude towards our fellow neighbor, even in our yard we live, even in the house that we stay, how we also behave that the same way. And tribalism and also this religious of a thing is too much. We behave anyhow with fellow human beings. In fact, we don't have the heart of that heart that God gives us, that it makes us as His own image and likeness again. We are having the heart of a lion, heart of the heart of a.
Hey, okay. Well, we understand your point. It talks to make we just love one another. Maybe all this kata go stop. Like say now, we'll go take back break.
Yes. So messages plenty on our no vex. We'll not go feel read them. We don't see on our messages. Thank you. But if time day as a program they go on,
we'll check
look for way check your messages. And thank you to everybody who don't send us messages, and to those who call us, and to those who try to call no people through no vex. That's why they be sometimes. One day it will be your turn. Thank you. So Mokuwaka enter straight to our next discussion: writing of will. According to Edewo, he said not be Will Smith. You don't get anything to do with slap. All right. So now writing of will to talk, say, oh, if I die, makes us so person. If them die, God forbid, makes us so person. Makes us so person take this property. Where it be say them get. All right.
Nigeria.
So we'll get person where it be say a lawyer. He go follow us sit down, touch light. Who and who suppose, what's in be the things where you supposed to know about writing of will? And at what stage will you be say supposed to know, say supposed to write will? Why you be say we'll never imbibe this culture of writing will very well for Nigeria? Why you be saying that God forbid, our will for inside this country?
Do you expect me to die?
We'll go talk about that after this break. Stay with us at the Good Morning Naija show with this.
like Pinafore, as what you could always talk about. We're here to discuss something very, very important. And we talk about will. That thing where you go write down when you know, say, you want to enter the next level, the next realm. And you don't just put things in order before you go. And that's a conversation where people know they like to talk about, because if you say, why I won't expect, say, I go die, waiting consign me with that one. Why I go write will. I'm still very young, I'm agile, I'm active. Plenty talk there. People, they avoid to even write will. People, they talk, say, if you ask them about will, they wish them to die. And that one are plenty matter. But the importance of writing a will, now I want to discuss this morning. And we get very, very better guests. We be barrister, we sabi, we go follow us here and the matter. Now barrister Tunde Awe, now he go join us. Talk this one, make we even know the importance of will, make we know why person need to write time, make we know the right time and the right way where you go write will, so that katakata no go day when you don't come out. But before we follow our guest talk, we get one small report we'll put together, make we understand what this thing be about and why it is important for us individuals. We'll check them out. As the report talk, there plenty katakata where they share on top property matter when family go start. No, my brother gave me the car. No, my sister gave me the Benz. Plenty talk up and down we usually cause problem if a person no right will. And today we want actually settle some of this matter, at least by asking the right questions to our better guest, Barrister Tunde Awe. Now go there with us. Barrister, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you, sir. You decided to join us this morning and make we discuss this thing. I did here with my first lady, Precious, who will also talk about this will matter. So, Barrister, as Oga will you be?
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
As Oga will you be? We be professional. We know the value of this will. If you help us break them down small, maybe people know what will be. People will know where they watch us and people where they streets. What be this will? Make them understand that.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. My people for us, I agree to now and they watch this program. Now, the will are simply document when person they use talk how he want to make a property they distributed, how they want to do with the property after he don't die.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Now the simple thing, the simple way we will define will be that the document where person go use or the process where they will take share or do with in what he gets. You understand? According to how the person, because now the only thing when don't die, fit to get right in respect of that. You understand? You don't say for long, when person don't die, all the right don't finish. But person when get with is if he talk when so basically the bottom line I say will that thing when the person they use take talk say after I don't die, all the thing when I get when in my own. See as they could take do it. You understand? Not be necessarily by sharing. If you give instruction, if you talk, say, many people they think say we are just to share. So not be all times to share. If you talk, say do like this, do like that. In fact, one of the things many people they always do for their ways, if you talk, say how they want me they bury them, how they want me they do their body.
Yes.
If you talk, say I want me to carry my kidney, give person will get kidney problem. If you talk, so I want me to carry my body, the whole body give hospital where they do research. You start, they fit give her looks, they fit give her any hospital where they around.
Okay.
The person fit talk, say, if I don't die now, so I want me to bury me, may they not keep me inside hole, may they not use expensive coffin, bury me, may they not use, may they burn the body, like they call cremation.
Cremation, yes.
May they burn the body, preserve her, or may they burn the body, go drop the ashes for ocean. You understand?
Okay.
So we don't be just about sharing. You understand? So now waiting the person when they go don't die, they take talk, say, see how they go do the thing when belong to me. You understand?
Okay. So also difference there between will and testament, because most times they hear will and testament. The two are the same, one and the same thing. If for good, make people understand them now.
Yes. Now one thing, most people, lawyer and big grammar. You understand? When they write will, they open this statement for will, go say this is like the last will and testament. So testament means my own witness. Say now my evidence with this. My last will, my last wish, and my testament, my confirmation. So that what I want make it be this. So this is my last will and testament. You understand?
So at what age will be a person they eligible self to say make it begin right will? At what age of life?
Okay. See, one of the things where especially for Nigeria here and Africans, if I not only for Nigeria, people generally all over the world, they get this concept, this mentality about will. Say if you don't mention will, Yes, and as we go for the program, we'll tell them one or two things. One just happened very, very recently because they buried the Baba on the 7th of May.
Okay.
And that one all happened when I be very small lawyer. That time I just start this work. So I will talk those two stories, make it help you understand why the time here to write will now yesterday.
Oh wow.
As long as number one, you don't become adults.
Okay.
Once you are 18 years old, you are entitled to write a will. You don't get that right to write will. Now, if you don't get it, if you write will, you can't write a will now. You are sad. But you know, but you see, when I talk, say that they bring us back to this issue where they talk, say don't be for sharing alone. Because you get something. If you get liver, if you get heart, kidney, when you want help somebody with, you are sad. Or person when they say don't all the liver and kidney not the function as it's supposed to function because nobody will use that again. If you talk, okay, carry this my body, go do research. You understand? Because you get many hospitals all over the world where they find their body not easy to get. You know the things where they don't find for medicine. Now their body that they mostly use to do their research to find out how medicine will work, how certain things happen for human body. So if they're not doing like that, today we don't go know the medicine don't go advance reach, the level where don't advance reach. So nobody don't talk that not get everybody when they watch this program, you feel do will to contribute something to humanity. Even if you feel say you don't get property. You never buy a house, you don't get motor, you understand? You feel even your clothes, when they your wardrobe, your shoes, your wristwatch, if it be something will be subject to where if you use your will take give person or take talk as and take use them. Yes, sir. You see, will you did that. Okay. Now, okay, thank you very much. You know, one of the things where people don't understand, say, you don't need lawyer to draft will for you. You understand?
Oga, we never feel hear you again. I don't know whether they feel hear us. It be like say the network, don't they worry from that side. Because it go very interesting, make you know. You dey hear us now? You go fit talk now.
I dey hear now.
Okay, your voice been mute for a while, so we don't hear you. So you go start that answer from beginning again.
Okay. Sorry, weather get cloudy for this side, so
network and weather no be friends.
Rain don't start. All right.
So okay, to answer that question again, so that everybody went there and watch this program, the million and million people watch this program, they feel understand. Say,
thank you.
The thing where I ask, say this, what you go make will be done valid document.
Yes.
I mean, I want to explain. Say whether you also ask whether you need lawyer to write your will.
Yes.
I talk, no, not necessarily, and I will explain. It not be by force to use lawyer write your will because now you get your thing.
Okay.
Once you don't talk, especially once you don't write and somewhere, talk say, oh, this now how I want to make my something be. That's it. You understand? Now, against certain things where they make will valid, they must get witness.
Okay.
You know, we in a very technical document. That's why it's important to get lawyer, but not by force to get lawyer. You understand?
Okay.
And they hear me?
Yeah. They hear you very well, yes.
Okay, So it not be by force to get lawyer.
Okay.
But you know, it gets some small technical thing where you go need.
Like,
you understand? Where you go need lawyer. Like people who go travel abroad. Everybody think go embassy go apply. But when you talk to person who sabi immigration process, or immigration lawyer, he will tell you some things where you go need to avoid. So he create problems for you.
Create issues.
So if you go your embassy, go make your application by yourself. The same thing with lawyer.
Okay.
When you want to write will, you write your will by yourself.
Okay.
But it gets a small technical thing. Okay. Where they say it could make you get lawyer, so that lawyer will tell you how to do that.
Okay.
You understand? For instance, many will, they don't throw away many will. Because the will, they don't feel established, say, or they don't feel proof, say, that the person will do the will, nice sign on. So that you understand?
What if you show the proof now?
How you go take no?
How you go take no?
That's why they come to now. Say, once person don't sign the will, he must sign the will in the presence of two people.
In presence of two people.
Oh.
You understand?
Okay.
Two people. Not like our stuff like this studio now.
Yes.
Let's say I want to do will now.
Yes.
You understand? And I want make una be my witness to that will. You understand? Say una day when the time when I sign this will. You understand? So what una must take off now when I sign am. So una must stay in the presence. If, for instance, you stand up, go use the restroom now.
Yes.
When I sign am, na only she did there.
Yes.
No valid again.
You know valid. Okay, so but Oga, we go also know the content of the will. These two of us now, we go also know the content.
We get right.
We get right to know the content of the will.
Don't be right if you show that if you want. But you know, this one that the witness, don't be the waiting day inside the will.
Now the signing.
The fact that this guy now inside the will.
Okay.
Okay, now, another question I say, if me and there were day when he say he signed the will, then God forbid one person can't die before the person who write the will die. The thing go still be valid.
Still valid.
You know, they're not already signed. If that other person feel prove, say at the time when the man they sign, those two people did. Not be the whole idea that say at that time, two of them did in the presence of each other.
Okay.
So in case that person come and come like say, no be this man sign, I've been dead there, I be no see I'm signing them. Take of saying now one person word against the dead.
Yes, that one be there. That's why when we do stuff, ordinary agreement when we sign, say person they buy house, we bring video. Because you know people, the world don't advance. Those days, when person carry hand do something, their word and their bond.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of people to they talk like these days now.
Yes.
So anything we do video. Make sure say you capture the transaction.
Okay.
You understand? Like as we did here now, we talk about wills. This okay, for instance, for broadcasting now, all the activity that they do for studio now, and I must keep up for a number of days before that career.
Yes.
According to the broadcasting code.
Yeah.
So that if they call tomorrow, NBC say when I talk something when I not talk, when I will go bring a call,
go check them again. Yes.
That's right. But if you now say I know they keep and I know if you talk anything, you are saying go be one person's word against another person.
the other.
Same way. Now so it be. You are saying, but not only that matter for wills. Person will know they mentally sound. Not feel right will.
No feel right will.
Because capacity will to right will.
Oga, I want make you explain this mentally sound because almost everybody know well this.
So explain am. Shana, when the doctor don't talk say this person no they capable, you know they mentally sound. Now they go fit talk say okay, oh, you know they mentally sound. Or anybody fit just look and say, be like say uncle no they think well again. How we go take no for sure.
Okay, if you know the way you ask this question, very brilliant question. You understand? Because ordinarily, the only person who is certified is the person they mentally unsound. Now, a mental health practitioner.
Exactly.
You understand? Is qualified mental health practitioner, like a psychiatrist or some other mental health practitioner. You understand? But you get witnesses to certain erratic behavior.
Okay.
You understand? If I will arrange junction where lights they red. You supposed to stop for me, make I pass. You they blow the call. You know, so that person when they blow the call, it's not okay.
It's not
because I don't need to carry the Yaba to go and check. It's definitely not okay.
True.
That's why because person when they okay, don't see right light red.
He go stop.
He go stop. Make the people when the light green they go. So not be all the time they must go. So if evidence they say this person they do some kind of erratic things, you understand? For instance, they capture her, say they work out or they lost, they go carry and come back, tie and shame her. Or I will just wake up, they behave anyhow.
But Oga, you know, say mental health issues, they type by type. Depression, a mental health issue. Dementia, for instance, is a mental health issue. So then, let me say almost everybody know well. Do you understand? So all these kind of ones, the way they say it, they had to even see, say the person they act irrationally. How we won't take no if doctor no come, and some of them they undiagnosed. So doctor feel no even never fit know. How person won't call you so say this person signed this will now with the correct head.
Okay, you get what they call presumption. As we did here, all of us believe, all of us. As I did here now, they follow that talk. I never seen my certificate before now. Now, don't follow me go law school. Abi?
Yeah.
You understand? But you know, say, hey, so until one person calls, say, maybe I will view and not because I know that guy now, that food driver, I'm not a lawyer. You understand? I can't go. So presumption, they say, person when they do one kind way, they do it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? Until evidence they to establish the contrary. And the body, the person will need to prove say that person no well. That person they bring something to conscious say no they well. You understand?
Okay.
Because when we go do our application for license, they check and say everybody does they well.
Yes.
But true. Many people they drive not they well. Okay. For one kind of thing like that.
True.
All right, so Oga Tunde, another matter we go like a lot of us they hear about next of kin. So what's be the difference between the role of a next of kin and the will where the person where don't die using mouth in hand right sign?
Okay, this set of kids they deceive people well. See, anybody you can nominate anybody saying your next of kin. You understand? Usually that next of kin thing now not be for estate management team.
But for account details,
They put them for account.
For account today. And bank no go agree release money to any other person but the next of kin alone.
Yes. So if I write next of kin, say I write Jide and my next of kin for my bank. Jide and my senior brother.
Okay.
So let's say I call Kwebe now and I get down to take kind money. Jide don't go to throw party.
Where would they wish you to get? Where would they wish you to get?
So you say, when they come carry the next of it come, then my wife go come with will. Now the next of kin, why I don't cash out?
Oh,
so the will matter.
So the will supersede the next of kin.
Yes.
So as to ask the question like say between.
Even standing provisions of law. You are for instance, administration estate law.
Okay.
When man die or married people die, you understand? That's when no will dey. It's what they call the letters of administration.
Yeah.
You see, they'll say go collect letter. Don't be say somebody will go write one letter. Letter administration are just one kind of document where they will give you from court. After they verify, say true, now you get right to apply.
Okay.
If person don't die, I don't get will. Now the wife of that person, actually the person do this kind of marriage, where they call court marriage.
Okay.
But nothing like court marriage there. You understand?
Nothing like court marriage.
Nothing like court marriage.
Or marriage under the act. So everybody will say, nobody they marry for court. Nobody. They registry.
Yes.
They marry. So if you do that kind of marriage, you understand? Then that marriage will give you rights in case we know to be the first person we will apply for letter of administration before another person will get right to apply.
So in that case, the person brother no go figure right or in sister.
No go
as they talk for some tradition, say, now my brother, now my brother property, so now me supposed to get the rights. You know go figure happen.
That one we're going to enter another long thing if we can discuss that one. Because even we, every aspect of we, just the signature aspect, we feel like 2 books, 10 books or something.
The matter long.
Very complex thing. And also very simple thing.
Okay.
You understand? Now complex thing when while I know they did. But a simple thing when it's straightforward. You understand? So so this issue of next of kin, I hope say I don't answer people.
Yes.
Say not loud and clear. They go like next of kin, go sleep. Take steps to protect your family and your wife. When we finish the conversation, before we go, I'll give 1 or 2 tips to help people. You understand? Because even this will, when you don't get the will finish, you understand? You still get process, and money when you still spend, you get process to get, they will go prove the will.
Oh, your God, they tell us this process because time self no day. So say this program is sharp. But give us these tips and the processes one by one.
Maybe they hear them. Maybe they put them down now.
But before that, make I just talk for 1 or 2 things because our Muslim brothers and sisters there.
Quickly. We hear you. Go ahead.
We hear you.
We just say this woman, don't worry, don't get anything. When I don't write my will, you hear some people tell they don't. Don't show that way, so
network don't start. It like say the rain.
Don't get anything. So go look those aspects. Number one, I say Muslim. If you do will, your will must be in accordance with.
I for like that in accordance. So you go help us repeat it when you talk. You say as a Muslim, if you the right will, it must be in accordance to waiting, because network been caught you there.
So how Islam don't talk how to share property.
Okay.
You understand? Whether na 5 wives, 4 wives you get to, 3 wives you get to, 10 children you get to, don't share how they go share them.
Okay, according to Islam.
When they talk go again. So if you be Muslim, your will must be that's number one. You understand? So that sister not really feel like that. Number 2, if you do will, the person where they depend on you to survive through you. You don't feel come out for the will. You understand? If now you're dependent.
Yeah.
Whether now you born them or not, whether now your relative or not.
As long as they depend on you.
They like the smoke nonsense. They like they drink. I don't give her anything. May not go use my money, drink everything. You can't share give what others. Not gonna give that one. You understand? The house might not be your own.
Okay. By house will not be your own, you mean like rented apartment? You know, go fit put them for inside your will.
Not fit to.
Okay. Okay. So if you help us with those other tips and way they talk sharply because time no day again, make up of it. Those other tips we've been talking about.
You are your family. You are your family. Let's not get family house. You can't carry the family house, give your children because like you be first born. Not work. You understand?
Now
so that could still get interest for that.
Yes. That one self day.
That's day for will.
That one self day happen.
So will You try make it day writing. Very, very important. Try and make sure, say, the people where they call witness and then 200 days that time. And the better make a video or snap up as the day.
Okay, but we'll feel also there verbally. Like, we don't see people be say fit talk their own for video. So, oh, I record this video, keep. So time when I die, I'm gonna play them. Now like this, I won't share. So the video verbally through video recording, apart from writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. They make somebody know where your weed is.
Okay.
Make somebody know where your weed is, especially your wife. Because I don't know the people now. People tell always tell people that you don't know a woman 20 years, 30 years. You got to do it, go hide now. If you not treat the woman, forget her now. You understand? What's the point?
True.
So it's very important. And you woman to also let somebody, because we don't get many ways to weed, we still last. Because like I said, they don't do it because nobody know where the weed is.
Nobody know where it is.
Tell you so. You understand? We they just bury. If do weed, if they find the weed, the lawyer will help her do the weed. Don't go village.
Nobody will come know about the will.
Yes. So he come meet me, say make I do weed for her. But by that time, he did very sick. I did with this man for almost 4 months.
Okay, so Ogatunde, Barrister Tunde, sharply been tell us there's some tip where you go give us concerning how we won't use go about next of kin and all that.
Yes.
Time in just 30 seconds.
Yes,
What I think tell us.
To avoid wahala. You know, because the whole essence of weed has to make your family get provided for, or people where you love, make them get what they're supposed to be. While you're there alive, share things, give everybody.
Okay.
You get one man where they follow in wisdom. He didn't Aisha Kurabi. You understand? A very big man.
Yes.
If you go Kano, you go see, don't write all the children name on top of the houses. This person and this one own. This person.
So he go settle all the problem before it happen. All right, all right. Barrister Tunde, because of time, we will need to let you go for here. But we thank you. Say you don't help us answer some of these questions. Don't break some of them down. At least people who don't learn. Say you no need to hold first before you start to write will.
And they don't know, say God forbid, no be will writing.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right, my people. Now here we go take break. And listen, I don't hear now. Start to write your will. Quickly. It may not be like say it will take. I beg and tell person where it did. Not they hide down. Fagba Frank, don't they ready to tell us in will? I'm sorry, you know, go tell us in will. You go tell us business matters as usual. Make we know what they happen to the world of business. Don't go anywhere when they come back after the short break.
Judge, I want you to consider your next actions carefully.
almost every market, they say government, they always try to understand what is happening in that market and they try to regulate them. Especially if not the financial sector, because the financial sector now one major sector where they drive the economy. My name now Fagba Frank and this now Business Matter. Now I'm going to go straight into some of the stories we get for today. A lot they happen for Nigeria, but as much as a lot they happen for Nigeria as regards inflation, they also happen for the UK. We call them the civilized clime. And at this point in time, they get their all-time highest inflation rate in the last 40 years. In the last 40 years, their inflation rate don't hit 9%. And they've never experienced this kind of thing in the last 40 years. And now it affects the living standard of the UK citizens. And you know, say the UK in a country where say they know they joke with their taxes and they even naturally conservative. They know they spend loud. They know they spray money anyhow. If your brother they UK, tell him say make you send you money, you go hear some kind of stories before he even send you a penny or before he send you a penny of the pound. But then we'll go straight to the next story where we get from the stocks from the tables of the stock market. Netflix, a digital streaming platform, and Netflix don't sack nothing less than 150 employees. The reason why they sack them, like they talk say a lot they happen for the company, and the company right now they bleed, especially for the stock market. One of the major things we say happen regarding Netflix, they very, very sure say you go down here, a lot they happen about Netflix. They say they promise investors, say the first quarter of 2022, say they go give investors nothing less than 2 million subscribers. That's new subscribers, which will bring in more revenues for the company, and a lot of investors, retail traders, and people who say buy their stocks go smile, go market. But at the end of the first quarter of 2022, guess what happened? They short of 200,000 subscribers. They don't even fit meet up to the 2 million. And the one way we say they get before they promise investors that particular thing, they short of arm. And they can't talk, say, okay, you know, if they share passwords, one person go subscribe. You know, say sometimes they will tell you, oh boy, share password with me now. They can't block that platform. They talk, say, one password to one user, which a lot of people be like, if they always share password, at least they try use your app and grow the community and grow the ecosystem, you won't try block them. Everybody just be like, we get YouTube, we get other platforms. We say if we use stream, they just boycott them. And it can affect their sales, affect their revenues, and the company is bleeding at this point in time, especially when we talk about things where they happen for the stock market. Now, one of the major things we say you need to understand, now why they tell you, say, before investing in a particular asset class, whether it's stocks, cryptos, or any other thing, make you do your own research, make you find out what's in the happen for that particular company or that particular coin or that particular asset before carrying your hard-earned money to go invest inside there. Nigeria Eurobond don't yield nothing less than 10.6% at this point in time. Eurobond, I say, okay, you carry money, you borrow that particular entity, your money, for them to use, for them to use invest or for them to use do anything maybe say they want to, whether they invest in their product or services. And after taking that money, from you, definitely they will give you return on your investment. Sometimes they call on coupon and all of that. Eurobond don't increase, especially for the Nigerian context. Nigeria's Eurobond, it don't increase by 10.6%. Massive one for investors for inside the economy. Abuja Kaduna train service, they talk say it will resume on the 23rd of May. It will resume on the 23rd of May. And a lot of katakata happen as regards the Abuja Kaduna train service, because a lot of people talk, say, okay, if we run commercial activities from Abuja to Kaduna, most they use the train, but then they affected by terrorism, and some they call them bandits, some they call them terrorism and all that. But then they talk, say they go resume on the 23rd of May, and they don't put some kind of security measures to make sure, say, okay, things where they happened in the past no go repeat itself at this point in time. Another thing where we say we get for here, we say dollar don't hit 600. Oh boy. Importers, exporters, you know, see this is a major thing, especially for a country like Nigeria, where we say we hardly consume what we produce, and we hardly produce what we consume. A lot of the things we say we do, we say we always import. We be importers and we be hardly exporters, as a matter of fact. Except the agro-allied industry, we say they try resuscitate the industry as regards exporting some of our agro products. And dollar don't hit 600 naira. This thing is not far-fetched. Economics 101. If you know they produce what they consume and you know they consume what they produce, definitely your FX exchange go they affected. Your foreign exchange go they affected in one way or the other. Now, one of the things we see they happen inside the Nigerian economy right now, and dollar also they very, very scarce as regards the Nigerian economy. If you want to get dollar right now, you talk say, okay, make you work go bank, you get dollar for your PTA, your BTA, written down, I mean, business travel allowance and personal travel allowance, BTA, business travel allowance. You want travel come out this country, so you need some kind FX to use run different transactions and to make sure say, okay, your stay, they very, very much welcome for where they go. So if you enter bank, if you get access to PTA, now waiting their talk. But right now, to enter bank, just go ask for dollars. So boy, the kata, they'll tell you, bring this, bring your wheel, bring that one, bring that one, bring that one. Bring waiting you no get, and bring waiting. So you understand all these things. So for Nigerians to even get access to FX, it is scarce. And when scarcity don't enter any economy, the value will increase. My name is Nafagba Frank, but then we'll go straight into the business takeaway segment. This business takeaway segment, I get one who get guests for, it will shock you, but then a woman maybe say understand a lot about the financial space. Now, why I just say, okay, maybe we just get Madam, what's her name?
So nobody really think of like this.
No, I know they think of your name. Make you tell them.
I don't really say they think, but of course.
Precious,
I mean,
come on. I know. Make you tell them your name.
And I mean, Precious.
I won't make you shock them. Give them shock of life.
Now, Precious, with my name, Frank. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Nigerians right now, they don't react as regards the new SEC regulation on top digital currencies. Security and Exchange Commission, they don't try regulate everybody where they trade cryptocurrencies, whether an institution, whether an individual or retail investors. How you see this matters?
First of all, I like the fact, say, the Security and Exchange Commission don't find them fit to look into that part of asset class. Yeah. You know, I see them as a welcome development. I could remember sometime in 2020, just before the lockdown, or I think late 2019, when I get to, I do PR services for a broker, when I get to follow them, even go SEC to, go persuade SEC on licensing and all of that. And I remember them when they talk saying, no, we'll never they put eye for that
activity.
That part of access class, because it will not go fit regulate what we don't understand yet. So it can't make me want to say, now other countries of the world, they make a lot of money from this industry, this particular industry, because whether you like them or not, the financial markets, they evolve. And the assets, the class of assets for the financial markets, so don't they evolve? Apart from trading, where before, where you say you group into different things like commodities, currencies, and stocks, other things. Right now, we don't get cryptocurrencies. From cryptocurrencies now, we don't get NFTs. NFTs come on from last year and this year. We don't, so it evolve. Maybe small thing now, other things now will fit also, happen next year. So the fact say we they slow in growing with the world or changing or moving with the trend, a very, very, sluggish way of living. But the fact say, SEC look at say, okay, maybe they even create regulation in the first place. I see them as a welcome development. But if you look at those sets of regulations, you got to begin imagine say, SEC really understand what's in they even regulate. Because if you look at the different guidelines where we say they give, like the fact say, on the profit margin where you go make, you know, go fee make pass like this, you know, go fee make, even in terms of the limitation of investment or limitation of input where you go make. The fact say retail investors go feed only 200,000 naira. I don't know whether they consider the current rate of dollar, because most of these transactions are dollar-based transactions, though they are in naira. If they consider all of these things, they may want to rethink the benchmarks where we say they don't give so far.
If you look at waiting they happen for different countries, we'll take a look from UK. Now the UK, the people will say they regulate a lot of trade, people where they trade the financial market, and they talk say if you don't get a certain amount of equity naturally, you don't get some kind of money within your account where we say stand well. You can't invest. You can't start to trade.
I agree with you.
And that one, because they notice say trading is a very, very risky game.
Of course.
And you carry your whole hard-earned savings. You carry enter the market. Market clear your savings. Even when you go wrong, you fall back to the government for welfare and all that. So all these things now they try to understand. And you can't compare Nigeria with Sena Climes, where someone who earns 200 naira in this country is considered a middle class. We don't even get middle class, by the way, but quote and unquote, a middle class. I don't know if you...
I understand you. I understand.
Make draw a perspective from minimum wage up to 200, 30K to 200. You get so now why did they? Shey you know things saying that one of the major reasons we say SEC look say okay at least for you to be able to trade the maximum if you trade as a retail investor, which myself and yourself, apart from institutional investors, now 200,000. We say if you put it in the market. 200,000 will even make your trading very risky. Me and you know say that market na equity-driven market. Yeah. So make we just be sincere to ourselves. Now market will be say you're likely to make more profit if you put in more equity. So if you come in with 200,000 naira, how much will that in dollars, please, my brother, man? How much will that in then what stamina will you get to even withstand the market? Someone could just tell ourselves the truth. That's why I say, it be like say they don't really understand what's in the talk. Now, talking about the regulations of UK, of course it's true. If you be say you do like caregiving job or all these manual jobs and all that, based on your income and the expenses we get. In fact, as a matter of fact, for UK, brokers suppose see your bank statement, verify your income, before it be say they even agree, say they go let you do business with their platform. Yeah. So I for rather talk, say, make SEC use that same guideline. Let's see your account statement. What are the things you're doing? Because people there will be saying, no matter say their salary in 200K, then get other side gigs then. You understand? Where be say if you give them over 2 million at the end of the month or over 5 million at the end of the month. So you go tell me, see, if you restrict me to only 200,000 naira. Civil servants get over 500 million houses from Nigeria. So don't even talk about that. So if you restrict me to only that amount of money, you don't even endanger my fund. It's actually injurious to any fund, to an investor to put in that low amount of money because that's more likely you are to lose it. So let's even tell ourselves the truth. So that's one thing where it be like say SEC no think come well before they do it. If I can't look at their registration money and all that, I can't look at say okay, when they reach that way, be say they get to make money, their eye they shine well. But looking at the paid up capital in terms of Fidelity bond, where we say they put at 500 million naira. I see them as good. That one I even wish said they go up and pass. Yeah, because most of these platforms they make a lot of money, mad money, and they say that 500 million go make up about 25%. My dear brother, that 500 million no reach any. They like a drop in the water. Yeah, true. Because you get situations where we say one person if he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts with different of a family members' names and all of that. So if it be say maybe everything what I don't put into this account or everything I put into this investment about 1 billion naira, tell me say as a platform alone, they go get to put 500 million nairas paid in capital. Come on, how much we down? So that's why again. The reason the small boys they try but again, they try come up. But again, I feel say SEC for carry key major stakeholders along before they make this. See, the problem when we get, not be say we no get people with intentions. But the problem will be like say some people know they look like say okay, I know you're not supposed to sabi everything. But if you know say you know sabi everything, consult those way sabi. You understand? Because I feel truthfully that if to say SEC carry major key players along and stakeholders in this industry along, these guidelines will come out better than they be. If we put them through. So it be like saying I will say they just sit down, understand the matter on their own, say okay, now like this is a market thing. We'll put this benchmark, without having full grasp or understanding of waiting the market be, the volatility of the market. Because how can you tell somebody to, for instance, come in with 200,000, considering how volatile the market? Should be now when they talk about how Luna crashed the other time, you know? And imagine person will put in just 200,000 naira. Your 200,000 those people. 2 seconds. Do you understand? But if you get enough equity, as the market go down, knowing say it go still come up, your equity go fix sustain you till the market reverse. So that's now waiting the BC I feel say SEC need to do better. Say everything for Nigeria is subject to amendments. So with the hope say they go look at amending these rules and guidelines as we move forward. So one of the major rules we say even shock me, we say they talk say okay for fees. Transaction fees, we say they happen for the blockchain, and they want try see how they go use regulator, and they talk say they want make sure say it is lower. And it just make me understand. Say, I think say these people don't understand how this thing they happen. Exactly. So then wouldn't be the role of the miners. I'm telling you. So they talk say they want to regulate within. They don't even, as an investor, you don't even have a control over. So as a regulator, you don't even have a control over because these things are transactions that are happening on the blockchain, and the fees we say they pay. For instance, gas fees. Now the miners now they determine the gas fees as regards the number of traffic we say they happen for that particular blockchain, either na Ethereum or Solana or Polygon or any blockchain we say data economy. How you take reason now? Because it just shows say you did not understand what exactly the day are set out for. Absolutely. So I hope say this song don't make you understand what I talk from the beginning. Say they say they no go fit. Then they don't talk. Say they no go fit regulate. Within they no understand. Because I mean, anybody will get good understanding of how the markets they function. Go no say. I mean,
some kind of movement they based on rather maybe a bit of market makers' interest. You understand, and all that. And they know so not be waiting go fit peg a figure to them. Say no, if it don't happen like this, it cannot exist. Because that's something maybe say you no go fit even determine. You know, so rather, what's in us do this? Now, let me say they suppose carry key market players along because it's they carry people where they will be stakeholders for inside this industry. Therefore, put them through to say, no, okay, this one way you won't do like this. Not be so they walk, do them like this or do them like this. So now make us say, I hope say this guidelines is subject to review and amendments moving forward.
So for the U.S., final question. I think for the U.S., Nancy Pelosi and one person will say they're in charge of their parliament, and Nancy Pelosi, if you look at the records, she don't make much more money in her entire life from the market. And people, they come out talk, say, because she should be one of their parliament and she gets access to insider trading. And coming from that context, you feel, say, a lot of regulators, people, they always try regulate things so that they will get access to classified information to use manipulate the market sharp. And make some bucks.
As you talk this one, I don't smile. What's just enter my head now, Donald Trump.
Okay.
You understand? And I know say you know why Donald Trump enter my head. And when Donald Trump be president, a lot of times you see how just a single tweet from Donald Trump, they move the markets. Even when Donald Trump's son tweets, they move the markets. So of course they are always interested. And whether you like them or not, now who be the market makers? Who be these market makers?
Yeah, true.
You know, they not be witch now. Not be Holy Spirit be the market makers. And now people will be say they play key role. And how do you grow into playing this key role? You must be somebody where get mouth, where get say. So now all these ones, now our government supposed to be touch like they look to know how the game they play. And now make a talk say it was, I didn't want to use the word, but it was a bit dumb for CBN to have said that, oh, they could ban cryptocurrency just like that. First of all, you go feel ban what you know if you hold. It's just like me go arrest Holy Spirit. How you want use arrest Holy Spirit?
Yeah, true.
You know go feel arrest what you know go fit. Person where you know when no be human being where you feel hold. So rather than guidelines and regulations like this to use regulates the industry, nine EBC they're supposed to look forward to. And again, I feel say our political office or appointed or elected, they can do better. They can seek for more information. Yes, we understand, say, most of this is things will beat their age. Because they be innovation. So they feel not really understand them. You don't blame them. Nobody know everything. You understand? But where you lack something, that's why you have the access to employ somebody who can be an advisor or something, you know. So where you lack knowledge, you fit employ somebody who will advise you right. If our people they get 1, 2, 3, 4 advisors, all the members that they get for
advisors
different policies.
They get advisor. For this country.
So I mean, I feel our government feel do better. Now they don't see the way people they cash out. I don't feel name other countries. In the UK, get people where they cash out. In other countries, even as Russia things they go down, like people still the way they cash out.
Very true.
So
war is business.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Precious, on come out and explain a lot. We say we need to understand about the regulations for inside SEC, Security and Exchange Commission. Make the government and make the people, we say the Hame of Affairs, stakeholders, may they try to understand what they want regulate first. You guys understand them. If you don't understand them, employ person will say, be explaining to you, whether an advisor or special advisor, or even a special advisor to the special advisor, or even a special advisor to the special advisor of the special advisor. You know, as this country they be as regard that. My name is Fagba Frank. If you catch me across all social media platforms at Fagba Frank, we'll continue the conversation on top of your money, your business, and the economy. Don't go anywhere.
I follow you. Let's go. Aha. in
Wait,
recognition.
if you ask me, I don't want to go say ask me first.
Hey, no, it's fine.
You just ask that question like somebody they work for government.
Like federal government.
I know what ask that question.
No, make we no cause trouble. They should not come for us. We are good citizens of Nigeria.
The few good ones.
The few good ones. We are not the lazy ones. We are the few working Nigerian youths. Now we be
hard working, please do hard.
Hard working Nigerian.
So wake up 4 o'clock, no easy. So there's hard to the working.
And now you they wake up 4 o'clock. I know they wake up 4 o'clock.
And when you wake up?
They say there's no sleep for the wicked. I'm not the wicked. That's why you wake up by 4 o'clock. All right. I'm usually sleeping at that time. I wake up by 5.
1 hour difference.
I'm not the wicked. That 1 hour, let's see if you use go press people for night. Now wait till you do that.
Country people, thank you so much as follow us stay for the show today. Thank you. As I don't hear the conversation, you see, I'm going to would always give on a power part program. So always follow Uno Road.
Yes.
Tomorrow on a Friday and another day. Again, the rains and don't start again. The road this slippery. I beg, drive with care. I sure say truck where hit person where hit for Abuja when person fall out. If for no hit, it to say the person be the drive with minimal speed.
Yes.
So I beg no could drive with care because the road in this slippery. Tomorrow we'll go jam and we'll go get accident. Remember to follow the station for all their social media handle, all our social media handles at Wazobia TV NG and at Wazobia Max TV. Precious Enyi official now be for Instagram and Precious_Enyi now be for Twitter. Tomorrow we'll go jam and we'll go get accident. Enyi means I'll be your friend. Always welcome to be your friend. Still see you tomorrow.
She's quite friendly. She's quite friendly. At least if you ask her for money, she will give you. She's quite friendly. Just slide into her DM. Drop your account details. Precious will surprise somebody this week. Hallelujah, Abby.
If you not be a man of God.
If I
make you not go be a man of God. That is why you cannot be a man of God.
You see,
because in this
money
situation,
matter now reach now, you're already angry.
My brother, I can tell you
you're already angry.
The spirit is misleading you. You know, some different spirit they lead people.
Wow.
You are sure say not be God spirit, say they attach to God, then they lead you.
Spirit in a bottle. Okay, we see you now tomorrow as if my name is Edewo at Edewo10 on top Twitter and Instagram. You know they change. We will see you now tomorrow. Let's start the weekend in grand style.
Yeah. You see the spirit in a bottle. Spirit in a bottle. Well, you really get to know the kind of spirit they lead different people.
I'm just
you know the spirit.
actually we have to be political about this thing. We have to be political about it.